Yes, folks, you've read it right. We have to move house. After 3 long years of planning and renovating, of toiling and making many, many mistakes, building our dream home basically now seems just one step closer!
Gosh, John does like a bit of drama, doesn't he? We are moving house, but not that far. Just from this house to this house. So why the excitement? Well, we've spent the last 8 months renovating this stone house into a beautiful temporary home for our family to live in, while we undertake the enormous task of building a brand new stone house on our farm. And although it's still not finished and we're still waiting for our planning permission, we've decided it's time to get in there and start calling this little stone house home.
I'm fairly sure that I got that original picture from Pushkar. Nice. Okay. 1. Move those windows across that as well, can't I?
No, but let's just hang tight, because I was just thinking like that is still our kitchen for a few weeks yet.
Right, how's the layout of this room going to be? Where's the focal point going to be, do you think?
I was kind of envisaging the 3-seater couch going against that long wall, just makes most sense.
Okay.
But maybe it goes along this wall and then, I don't know. Is everything going to fit?
Yeah, I think it's got to look nice. And
Yeah.
it might be that we've got one too many pieces of furniture in here.
I think so.
Maybe put the chair in the bedroom.
Never got space for it in there.
Should have built a bigger extension, eh? Sorry about all the drama, folks. It's an exciting day today. We're going to be taking all of the furniture, well, not quite all of the furniture, but we're going to be taking furniture from the other house into this house, and hopefully by the end of today we can think about perhaps maybe even sleeping in our new house. It's not finished yet, like Tara just said, and we are working towards getting a fully functioning kitchen as soon as possible. We're also working on other projects within the house, including, well, we still don't have a proper bed in here either, and there are lots of doors and shelves and cupboards and bits and pieces that we need to finish. We also want to do something extra with this pagoda here, but that's another story entirely. But anyway, for now, Tara and I are going to start moving stuff across, and we'll see where we are at the end of the day. Fingers crossed. Where are you, darling?
Good work. Oh wow, that's a massive piece of furniture in this room. I think it's better that wall. Because look, you walk through here and it almost takes up the whole door. Oh, where are you going? I thought you were coming here. Interesting. Right, what are you thinking?
Get this out of the way. Alright, okay. So bit by bit, we've got these curtains, we picked them up the other day. I'm pretty confident that they're going to be good, but I can't find the right curtain pole. I really don't want it to be a kumbaya room, you know?
I like a kumbaya room.
You know, everybody around the campfire, rug in the middle.
The dream.
Let's see. Alright, let's go and get a few other bits and pieces, shall we? Yeah, I think you want the big sofa, don't you?
I do, yeah. I really, really want that big sofa in here to see what we're working with. Okay. We're on the move again, folks. I think this table is better on that wall.
Feng Shui. People, Feng Shui. We've got to think about that Feng Shui.
Isn't it Feng Shui?
Okay, however you want to say it. You know, all I'm saying is, you know, Feng Shui or Feng Shui or whatever it might be, I don't want a kumbaya room. Alright? Well, you know, if we were going to have a TV, that's a great place for a TV.
Yeah, so I can't reach it as well.
Yeah. We don't currently have a TV, folks, because Sawyer pulled the TV off that cabinet 3 times. On the third go, no more TV. That's it, I had.
Someone actually asked the other day if we had TV.
Did they?
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't. Not right now, anyway.
So, wait, I think this, this goes
Boys are outside.
This pulls out a little bit.
The boys are outside until it's dark, basically. And then Tara and I, you know, when it gets dark, we have our own time.
Darling.
Right.
And then that armchair can go there.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's far away from being kumbaya. You guys know what I mean by that, don't you?
And I think they probably agree with me that we love a kumbaya situation.
All right.
So that's there, then the 3-seater there, this moves a bit into this corner a bit. I know that's weird, having it right next to the door like that, but I think that's the way it's going to have to be.
Well, why don't we have the 2-seater here and the 3-seater along that wall?
Great. So hard. That's still going to overlap a bit. No, do this so I can go there by the door.
Why don't we do it the other way around with the chair there and the sofa here?
Tara from the future here. I cannot wait to show you guys what we've done in that house. It's been such a fun day of moving furniture around, and this kind of thing is just, I don't know, it's a real joy, isn't it? Like moving into a new space. And I say that even though in last episode I was really reluctant to do it and really nervous. I just wanted to take a quick moment to say a massive thank you to all of you for your lovely, lovely messages of understanding and support and all the rest of it. It was just amazing. But anyway, on a night like tonight, where it's the first night in a new place, when really most of the time you wouldn't get a very good night's sleep, I will be relying on one of my favourite ever products. Dream Powder is like a delicious hot chocolate, but without any of the sugar, gluten. It's keto friendly, it's vegan, and has only 15 calories a serving. So it's a hot chocolate without any of the guilt. And all of the natural sleep enhancing ingredients like magnesium and melatonin to help you get the very best night's sleep that you can. The best thing about it is that it gives you the most amazing, deep, restful, rejuvenating sleep, but without any of the grogginess that traditional sleep aids would give you. And for me, that is amazing. To wake up refreshed, energized, and ready for my day after a really good night's sleep is so important. So if you'd like to get your hands on this incredible stuff, please use the link in our description below or the QR code on your screen. There's a whole range of different flavors. My personal favorite is the brownie batter flavored. It is absolutely delicious, but I also really like the chocolate peanut butter and the cinnamon cocoa. As you can see, I'm a big fan.
I think it was the last episode I mentioned that I don't really get particularly nostalgic about houses and about moving house. It's not something that particularly bothers me too much. I've been fairly nomadic most of my adulthood life anyway, so you know, moving house is just another thing for me. Especially because we've known for the last few months, maybe nearly a year now, that ultimately we were going to be knocking this down, and that the plan was to build something a bit grander and a bit more fun and a bit more ambitious. We like ambition here in the Newbys, and you know, it just felt like the right thing to do. So yeah, I haven't really got nostalgic about this house. That said, though, I am quite nostalgic about this bed, and it's not something I want to see get thrown away. Mostly because I built it, if you remember all those, well, nearly, I'd say years ago, isn't it, really? Those years ago when I put this together. It was, what, 3 years ago when I built this bed. It was one of the first projects we did here. And we built it because we wanted a big bed. We knew we'd need a big bed because Crusoe and Sawyer's been sleeping in there. Crusoe's been sleeping here with me and Tara and myself. So we knew we'd need a really big bed, but you know, those big beds that you buy in the shops, they were super expensive, and I think I paid less than €100 for all of the wood to build this bed. Crusoe is always getting the first word in nowadays.
And usually the last as well.
Absolutely. And it's lasted us so well. I really don't want to see it get thrown away. So I'm going to try it. The thing about it is though, I built it in the room because I thought it was going to be here forever. I can't just dismantle it and take it out of the room. I've just, not easily anyway, it's all glued and all fixed together. Yeah, I think it's going to be a pretty tricky old thing. So anyway, I'm going to try and take it to pieces, and I'm going to try and move it across. I mean, it won't just fit out of the door, it's got to be taken to pieces in order to get moved across. So let's see how well that goes. This whole thing is just, I don't worry too much about. If we have another kid, we'll need definitely a different sleeping solution anyway than this. I remember putting this bed together, and I just look at the boards that we've used here to hold the mattress in place. I remember going into the shop and thinking, what, we're going to need so much wood. And I was looking at these boards, and this was the cheapest way to get boards put together. And so Tara and I were like, well, let's try and keep the cost of everything as low as possible for as long as possible. Anyway, these skirting boards. These pieces of yellow wood, that's what we built the table outside with. Remember that project? All of these projects, they were new projects when I was building the bed. Thanks, mate. Thanks a lot. That's good, isn't it?
Safety first. Hey, buddy.
It's Tara's teddy, by the way. All of the corner brackets are off. Done. 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 Now, what's the easiest way to do this? Like I said, I just don't want to break it. It would just be really great for it not to need too much fixing. Tara? Yeah. Are you close by? Yeah. Brilliant. We're just taking the bed to pieces up here. Okay. And it seems to be coming to pieces quite a lot easier than I thought it was going to. Yeah, but I need some help.
Wow. That's mega. What do you need my help with?
Good question, my darling. If you come down here, we need to try and get this piece. This is going to stay attached to the poles.
Okay.
We're taking this piece off of here. Is it coming?
It is coming.
Did it?
So you should be able to move it and put it back together again?
Yeah.
Am I sleeping in this bed tonight?
I hope so.
Oh, love. You are my hero. That's such good news, because if we can have this mattress, I'll be so happy.
So good. That's so good.
How much joy are you going to get from getting rid of that IKEA bed in the other bedroom?
Loads. That has been the catalyst for many a thing.
Well, and yeah, afternoons of joy and frustration. Not for us. We have some family, you know who you are.
Yeah.
Who broke the bed.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's a rubbish bed.
Yeah. This is a great bed.
This is a great bed.
Right. So let's take it. Let's take it next door and see whether we can tidy it. Well, take it outside. See if I can tidy it up a little bit, okay. And then we can take it upstairs and see whether we can put it upstairs. Okay. Hold it in the middle. Okay, I can't really.
I got it. What now?
We put it back together again.
Okay.
Take out that old IKEA bed.
What? So he's currently asleep, so you have to wait a little bit for that.
Yeah, okay. Well, there's no hurry, is there?
I've kind of been saving what I'm going to do next because it's one of my favourite parts of moving house. And now that things are starting to find their place, it feels like the right time to start moving in the pictures and hanging things on the wall. We've got so many big, beautiful walls that are just crying out for pictures. And we've got so many beautiful pieces of art, photographs, things that we hang on the walls that we've collected from our travels and from our lives. And it's so nice when they start coming into a space and make it feel like a home. You know, we hung that first picture in the extension and it just transformed the space completely. So I've brought some stuff over already. I've got a few bits I want to hang in the bedroom, which I need Crusoe's help for. I've got a beautiful big mirror to go in the on the landing here, which I will do. And I think I'm going to start with 2 little postcards that we bought in India, which I'm going to hang just here above the door into the kitchen. So we'll start there and see where we get to. So these we found on our first day in Mumbai, and we thought they were really unique, so we bought a whole load of them. Turns out they were all over India, but you know, it's one of those things. We still love them though. They are hand painted. I've got these 2 little cars painted on old postcards, and then I've got a whole bunch of like I think it's Ganesh and the the Hand of Fatima painted as well, on 3 more which I've got in the bedroom, which I thought were going to be, but I thought these would look really nice here. And then we'd like to look for a lovely wall hanging to come down from that space in time, but let's get started with that, shall we? I think I've got some, well, John actually said he would come in and draw some holes for me if I just marked where I wanted them. So let me grab a pencil. What I've realised is this is the best way to move house, to be able to do it as in kind of increments and still have your original space and be moving in to the new space slowly. So it means that we can really figure out what we want to bring, where everything's going to go, what we need to build in terms of storage. It takes a lot of the stress out of it.
Up there and then put it up there, up there.
Okay, yeah, that's a good idea. Oh, careful, don't drop it, but well done.
Put it up that way.
I think that's a lovely idea, bud. Except Mum wants to put a wardrobe there. Do you know that's a painting of you over there? Want to have a look?
This?
Yeah, that one, that's you. Yeah, that was painted by a lady called Sue. Sue, as it happens, was a children's book author. And funny to think back now, actually, she's was our neighbour in the UK. And she painted that little drawing of Crusoe when he was born. And also brought me a watermelon just before I had him, because she'd read that when you're full term, your baby's the size of a watermelon, so they say. Anyway, this was very alarming to a first-time mum who hadn't yet given birth, but quite auspicious if you think about how much these children love watermelons. Anyway, let's get that little picture up. I think, Crusoe, it can go there by the wall, on the wall between the bathroom and the bedroom. Okay.
Or I can put it upside like that.
Exactly like that, buddy, but I think above the light switch. Okay.
Well, look at me and balance in my picture.
I'll tell you where. I'm going to pick you up because you want it a bit higher.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. Let's put it there. Push it hard. And push it. It goes like that. You hear it sticking. How's that?
Yeah.
You like it? Nice. Good work, dude. First one done. So this one was painted for us by the expedition team member on the cruise we were on the voyage we were on to Antarctica, who married us dressed as a penguin, which was kind of fun. If you haven't watched that video, we'll link it above. This was painted by the lovely Jackie and sent to us all the way from Australia, and we absolutely love it. So thank you, Jackie. Yeah, let's put them on the sidewall. Because I think actually what I'd love to do is get like a big kind of poster type picture for above the bed. Do you want some help, my love? Those are a bit tricky, hey?
I'm fine.
You're fine, are you?
I'm going to go.
Okay.
Get it?
Did you do it? Good work.
One.
Right, so I've just raided the other house for the kind of remaining bits that we can put in here.
Yeah, I'm ready one.
And I'm so excited. They all need a clean, so I'm going to give them a quick spray with some stuff and a bit of a wipe down. And then we can find a home for them. God, the amount of dust that accumulates in places you never reach, huh? I think that's part of the kind of therapy of moving, isn't it? Is the ability to just give everything a good scrub. and start afresh in a new space. Doesn't last long, but feels nice initially. These were beautiful paintings that John picked up, I think, on his very first trip to India. They're a lovely little pair. But a lot of this stuff comes from John's old travels. And actually, I've just remembered. Ooh, I have an idea. One of the things he used to collect on his travels was fabrics, and we've got a suitcase full of old fabrics. Some of them are kind of old throws, some of them are cuttings and wall hangings. See where I'm going with this? Anyway, we've got some really lovely long walls in there. I think we need to hang a wall hanging, don't we? This day, I think, was one of our very first river swims as a family after Sawyer was born. Another beautiful piece of art from Emily, who's doing our new merch, and also the paintings of our house renders. That is some traditional Portuguese ceramics, more treasures from India. The first picture we ever got of Crusoe and Sawyer smiling together. Isn't it the best? Cute how they grow so fast. Right, everything's clean. So I think this one feels pretty perfect for here.
Love it.
I have brought in reinforcements in the form of a cameraman and a second opinion because I am so bad at making decisions. So I'm glad you're here, love.
That's all right.
Because I was floating around going, oh, don't put it there, don't put it there.
So I bought that on my first ever trip to India in 1999, 2000. I just crossed the Himalayas from Tibet.
Oh, that's very cool.
It was cool.
I have a little surprise for you.
Okay.
You know that these pictures, obviously first trip from India. I thought that this would be the perfect place, therefore, for that to go.
That's such a cool idea. Yes, indeed. Absolutely. Let's pop that there. Wow.
Family at the Taj Mahal.
Yeah, yeah.
20 years later.
Yeah.
Cool, huh?
Love it. Well done, you.
On the road, I've been away for far too long, but now I'm on my way back home. I hear the west winds calling out my name. They telling me to head your way, down your road and past your gates. Keep your eyes on the horizon. I was looking to belong and I'd already found my home.
Hello, my darling.
Hello there.
Hammer and drill, and the old bed is all cleaned up and ready to go.
Oh, really? It's ready to come in there?
Yep.
So you come to help me.
Okay, let's do it.
Do it.
It'll happen a bit quicker. Oh,
Like we said before, not the first time this bed's been broken. Not by us.
that's true. Okay, so how about I take it to pieces?
Okay. And I cut stuff out the house.
Yeah, on the other side, in the other house, there are L brackets, and there's lots of screws on each corner of where the bed was.
Okay.
I'm going to need those back.
Okay. You must go get them now.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Change the carpet, by the way. The other one was giving me a headache.
Okay, let's see how are we going to get this to pieces. Needs to be able to do that.
L brackets and screws.
How does that go? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm really glad you're here because I looked at those and was like,
Let's have a look. I suspect, being IKEA, the easiest way to break it is to do a salmi.
jump on it. Should we just take it out like that and worry about it later?
If you go the other one. Made from MDF board. So if you do this,
If we took it out from the up, would it be reusable or not?
I might be able to recycle parts of the, but it's not a bed that anybody else is going to want to use because it's
So we
broken.
couldn't try and sell it on Facebook.
We couldn't, no. If we could, I'd have taken it to pieces a little bit carefully, more carefully than that. Right, team. I think the plan here could be Try and keep it as simple as possible. Just plug it together and screw those L brackets and hope that everything goes together as we had hoped.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to put the bed together
What for?
so we got somewhere nice to sleep
They put
down.
my backpack under there, please.
Yeah, you can do that.
And they put my t-shirt under there.
Yeah.
Please.
All right. Is the hammer there, Crusoe?
Where's the hammer?
Where is that hammer? There it is. Well done, good spot. Thank you, buddy.
That's heavy.
That's it. One's in place. Hello, Obi. Yeah. 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 Anybody else get this when you're trying to work? Nice. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, thanks so much. Yeah. Yeah. Is that love or are you just licking the sweat off my face? Because it's salty. I think salty, eh? All right. Crusoe, I need you to do something very important for me. Can you hold that right there? It's going to be heavy. You got it? You sure? Hold it nice and tight. Where's my drill? There's the drill. You still got it? You know what, Crusoe? When I first built this bed, just over 2.5 years ago, well, about 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, you helped me build it.
And then I'm a little baby on big one.
You were a little baby back then, buddy. I've got some big plans for this room, folks. It's going to be a room that we will be using a great deal in the future. It's going to be a room that is part of our lives for a long time, I think. So we want to make sure we get it pretty much exactly right. And we need to make a plan for that. So making a plan is what we're good at. I've got some ideas about having some kind of fun rooms for the boys. After all, we've built a couple of vans. We know how to do it.
Good night.